Today I will try to cover two topics, difficulties in life. But before that topic, now I will cover one more interesting and easy to understand topic. See, when we study Vedic jyotish, na, you must have seen that we talk in terms of yoga. Okay, we have different yogas. Okay, the very famous one, Kalsarp yoga, everybody know. Hmm? Like this, we have Pitru dosh also. Okay, some say Grahana dosh. Okay, like this, there are different combinations. Why we call it as a yoga or combination? Yoga means combination. Combination means because this particular thing is constructed by using two planets. Okay, two, three, or four planets. That's why we call it as a combination. Okay, but today I will teach you like the base of these combinations. The base. So next time, whenever you see this kind of combination, so you need to check the base first. Now, what is this base? See, as we already know in Bhrigu Nandi Nadi system, we always deal with the planets and their karakas. We are not using lagna for now. Okay, we are just dealing with the planets, simple planets and their karakas. In order to see any kind of dosha in horoscope, okay, dosha means uh, in English we can call it as malefic combination. Malefic combination. Like for example, in Vedic we have a uh, Pitrudosh. Everybody heard about this particular term, Pitrudosh. Now, if you see the construction of this yoga, Pitrudosh, okay, you'll come to know that sun is participating, moon is participating. Huh? With this, we have Rahu, Ketu, Saturn. Okay, so by this combination, we call it, we make some combination, we come to conclusion that, okay, this particular combination will create trouble, especially in the childbirth. Correct? Putra Sukha, Santan Sukha. So these people will face delay in childbirth, okay, delay in progeny, or if childbirth happen, then also they will not have the happiness of children. Okay, having child is a different thing, and happiness of children is a different thing. So now I will teach you about pancham dosha today. Okay, pancham dosh. Name itself is suggesting pancham means what? Fifth. Okay, pancham. Pancham means in Sanskrit we call it as a fifth dosha. So we know in Kal Purusha Kundli. Okay, what is Kal Purusha Kundli? Kal Purusha Kundli means that particular chart, universal chart that starts always from the Aries, and it will end by Pisces. Okay, so Kala Purusha, the time personification. So we assign, okay, Aries means head. Okay, like this we assign every body parts to some sign, and at the end Pisces means feet. Correct. So together we call it as a Kala Purusha Kundli. Now in Bhrigu Jyotish, as we know, we only deal with the Graha and Karak Tattva. Okay. So if you see this Kal Purusha Kundli, so that Leo sign, okay, as per the Kal Purusha Kundli, Leo sign falls in the fifth house. That is obvious. Okay, Leo sign is a fifth sign, it falls in the fifth house. Now, who is the lord of that particular sign? Surya. Now, depending on the ascendant of the person, this is Kalpurusha Kundli. It starts from Aries only. But now for your horoscope, your ascendant may be different. Okay, like my ascendant is Sagittarius. So some people have Taurus, some people have Gemini. Okay, some people have Capricorn, different. So for them, fifth house becomes different sign. But always understand that as per if you see this thing from the angle of Kalpurusha Kundli, okay. So the base of this combination, base of progeny, this event, okay, always start from the Leo and Surya. Okay. Now, what is the Pancham dosh? Definition of Pancham dosha says if Sun is with Rahu, then it create Panchama dosha. Sun is with Rahu. Another definition says Sun is with Rahu or Ketu or even Saturn. So, if these three planets are with Sun, then we say This is pancham dosha, and due to this pancham dosha, happiness of child, especially the happiness of male child, is not there. Okay.
Question. Uh,
Huh.
does that apply to Rahu in the combination with Sun, like in the
Yes.
trine?
Yes.
Okay.
So, so in last session, we have seen some rules, correct, for the combination. Uh, Venkat Krishna, yeah, in last session also, we have covered some rules like in Bhrigu Nandi Nadi, how we see the combination. Okay. So that is the important part. You need to watch the new recordings. Hmm.
Sir, in this
Hmm.
case, if suppose Sun is in the constellation of these planets, then also it is called Pitradosh?
No, no. See,
For example,
Pitrudosh is something else. You are asking about Pitrudosh or Pancham Dosh?
Pancham Dosha. Yeah.
Yeah. So
For
Pancham,
example,
uh,
Sun, Leo ascendant, and the fifth house is the Sagittarius, and the Sun is there located in the Mula Nakshatra. Is it Pitradosh, sir?
no,
Is
no,
it Pancham Dosh? Okay.
no. Pancham Dosh is also, see, right now we are not using any nakshatra concept here.
Okay.
So forget about nakshatra.
So,
Okay,
yes. Okay.
simple. So no matter which lagna you have, whether it's a Leo lagna, Sagittarius lagna, Taurus, wherever Sun Rahu sits, it is Pancham Dosh.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I'm calling it as a base yoga. Now, on this base yoga, in Vedic Jyotishna, you will see more advanced techniques. Okay, but this is the base. Okay, I will show you how to progress in this. Okay, the very first thing, lagna is not important for us. Okay, so forget about the lagna. We don't use nakshatra at all at this stage. Huh? So when I call it base yoga, it means we are taking only basic concepts. That's why I am taking Kal Purusha only, not the rising ascendant. Huh? So from Kal Purusha only, we have derived that fifth sign and the Surya is responsible for the progeny. So in Bhrigu Jyotish, Surya is the karaka of Putra. Surya is the karaka of Putra. And that Karak Tattva list, once again, I will share in the chat section of Zoom. So in this list, if you see, Surya is the karaka of male child. Okay, so in olden days, it is considered that if you don't have male child, you will not get moksha. Like this, we have different theories. Huh? So now the thing is, Surya Rahu, if they are present in same sign, then also we call it as a combination, as per the Bhrigu principles. If Sun Rahu or Sun Ketu or Sun Saturn or any three planet, if they are placed in trinal to each other, trinal means 5-9 position, okay, 1-5-9. Then also we call it as a combination. Or 3-11 position, then also we call it as a combination. Okay, so all these things are combination. So if this is happening in any chart, okay, there is a possibility of Panchama dosha. Now, this is the basic definition you'll find in the books. Now I will teach you some specific rules to verify it. See, always in Bhrigu Jyotish, always remember degrees are very important. So, Sun plus Rahu or Rahu plus Sun both have a different meaning to it. Okay, this also we have covered in free sessions. Okay, I also taught you like how to construct this combination. When I say Sun plus Rahu, what does it mean? Rahu is at higher degree. Okay, Sun is at lower degree. Okay, Sun plus Rahu. If I say Rahu plus Sun, what does it mean? Rahu is at lower degree, Sun is at higher degree. Yes. So what difference it will create? So I already taught you this. When we say Sun plus Rahu, so whichever planet is present at the higher degree, that planet is a giver. Okay, giver. And the planet is at lower degree, that is a receiver. So giver and receiver, there are two entities in it. Okay, giver and receiver. So when I say Sun plus Rahu, Sun, let's say Sun is at 15 degree and Rahu is at 19 degree. Rahu is at higher degree. Okay, so now Rahu becomes the giver and Sun is the receiver. So in similar manner, if I reverse it, let's say Rahu is at 15 degree and Surya is at 19 degree. Now in this case, Surya becomes the giver and Rahu is the receiver. Now just think for a moment and tell me, out of these two combinations, which combination you think is a bad combination, especially in terms of progeny?
Sun plus Rahu. Sun Rahu.
Sun plus Rahu.
Sun plus Rahu. Understood, everybody? Why? Because in this combination, Rahu becomes the giver. And what Rahu will give, that Surya had to accept. Okay, observe. So in that sense, it will destroy these some significations of Surya. Okay, but if I reverse the situation, so in another case, Sun is the giver. So now we know the Rahu also holds some portfolio. Okay, Rahu also holds some karak tattvas. Okay, so in those karak tattva, if some karak tattva is good with the Surya, Surya will enhance those things. Otherwise, Surya will destroy those karak tattva. So now when I call panchama dosha, so I'm talking about putra sukha. Okay, santan sukha, or we call it in broader term. Okay, progeny. Now progeny deals with this Surya, sun. So in order to manifest this particular dosha, we need sun as at lower degree and Rahu or Ketu or Saturn, these planets at the higher degree. Then only this combination can manifest. Okay, so Purnima Sharma is saying, my sun and Rahu combination in 11th house, both are same degree. Both are same degree. You check degree, minute and second. You will find the difference. But at least one planet should be at higher in degree or minutes. Okay, Purnima, check and let me know. I hope you know the degree, minutes and seconds. Okay, like 15 degree, 26 minutes, something like this. So you will see the difference in the minutes. So whichever is at higher minute, that becomes a giver. Okay. Sometimes what happens, within 1 degree, it creates a situation like Graha Yuddha. Okay, Graha Yuddha is a concept that I will teach in upcoming classes. Okay, so if 2 planets or 3 planets within 1 degree, we call it as a Graha Yuddha. But in that Graha Yuddha, Surya is not participating. Surya, Chandrama, they are not participating. So they are king, na? So in battlefield, only Senapati and commanders and soldiers, they are fighting, not king. Okay, so we will learn about this concept, but in Purnimaji's horoscope, that is not a Graha Yuddha. So she will find some difference in degree or minutes. And whichever is at higher degree, you can take that planet as a giver.
Sir, is there any
Yes.
limit for angle, sir? Suppose Sun at 1 degree and Rahu at 29 degrees, still it is Pancham Dosh.
Yeah, so there is a difference in the degree you are calling, correct? So one planet present at the beginning and another at ending. Then also it is a Pancham dosha.
Okay.
Pancham dosha, but obviously intensity wise, there is a difference. So there are some variations in it. Okay, let me explain those variations also. Yeah, Virendra ji, you raised your hand.
Yes, sir. So you mentioned briefly about when this combination is reversed. So say it is Rahu plus Sun being in higher degrees. At that time, you had mentioned like Sun will destroy some significations or karakattvas of Rahu. So will it be all karakattvas or is there some basis by which we select?
No, all karakas. It all depends upon the Rashi where it is manifesting.
Okay.
Okay. Also, you need to check like which is the next planet.
Okay.
So obviously, see, imagine like this, like let's say Virendraji and me, okay, we are enemy
Okay.
each other, okay. And next to us, Gauravji is present, okay. Gauravji, Alkeshji, they both are standing.
Okay.
Okay. So how we both will behave, this also depends upon the Gaurav and Alkeshji.
Okay.
You know why? If I feel, okay, Alkeshji is my friend, okay, and Gaurav is also my friend. So obviously now I have upper hand, na?
Correct.
So I will try to destroy you because I am your enemy.
Right.
Okay. Now imagine situation, they both are not good to me. Okay. So Right now, I'm in the situation to fight. Also, in future, also, I'm not meeting with any of my friends. Obviously, my future is not bright.
Right.
Okay, so I will
Okay.
lose some significations. So,
So-
it means the which karak tattva is going to be suffer. That all depends upon the sign where it is manifesting.
Okay.
Okay, also the surroundings of that sign.
Okay.
Okay, so I will show all these things when we see different charts now. So we will
Okay.
encounter into this kind of situation. So I will explain that part.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and this is very important to understand, because see, wherever you make prediction, na, so many a times we know this problem is there. Okay, but we are not addressing it. We ignore this situation. Okay, in practical analysis also, right now, like maybe after this class, you will go for consultation. So you see, many a times you face this situation, okay, but you don't know how to resolve this, so we ignore it. Okay, so no need to ignore it. It is very easy. Let's say if Sun and Rahu, if they both are present in Leo, okay. So obviously, if Rahu wants to destroy Rahu is giving something malefic to Surya. Okay. So the core properties of Surya is not going to destroy, because Sun is having upper hand in that situation. Okay, Rahu obviously Rahu will destroy, but to some extent. Okay, like this we need to conclude it. And this conclusion you will able to make only when you have some experience. That when you see hundreds of charts, now so this kind of experience automatically develop. Otherwise, there is no any thumb rule in it. Okay, I can't teach you like A plus B is equal to C. No, it's not like this. It all depends upon the chart to chart. Because in every chart you will see different situations are there. So depending on the chart to chart, we need to conclude it. So there is no any fixed rule. Okay, so and don't take it like Rahu will destroy every signification of Surya. No. Sometimes what happens, let's say if this combination is present in like Capricorn. So Rahu is at higher degree and Sun is at lower degree. So this combination can create trouble in the health matters. Okay. Health matter, because Sun is also immunity. Sun is a health. Correct. So it will destroy immunity and all these things. This can be possible. But this will also give opportunity to rise in career. Because Sun is a name, fame, status, and Rahu is a Brihat. So, but this will not happen always. It all depends upon the sign, Capricorn sign. Okay. Now, if we change the sign, okay, now we place there Libra. In Libra, we know Sun is losing the strength completely. So, obviously, Rahu is going to destroy maximum of its significations. Name, fame, okay, health, everything. Okay, like this, we need to conclude it depending on the positions of planet in sign. Also, in nearby houses, which planets are present. So, all
Got it.
this will add on to that condition.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, till now, we have seen this combination Sun Rahu or Sun Ketu or Sun Saturn. Planet at higher degree is a giver. So, in order to see the pancham dosh, we need this malefic planet like Rahu, Saturn, Ketu. These are at higher degree. Okay, higher degree. Now, if within these two planets, if some other planet is present, if other planet is present in between these two, okay, then what happens? Obviously, it will create some reduction in the malefic intensity of this pancham dosh. But it all depends upon the planet which is present in between. If that planet is an enemy to Surya, if that planet is an enemy to Surya, like Saturn, now that pancham dosh becomes more worst. And logic is very easy to understand. Okay, so it is adding some strength to this pancham dosh. Concept is very easy. See, you know any rocket science in it. These are very, very basic. So we know Surya having enmity with these planets. Obviously, they will, if they combine, they create some problem. Now, which problem? We are deriving that problem, Pancham dosha, by the natural property of that Kalpurusha. Now, Next time, whenever you see any chart, if you see that Sun is with Rahu or Ketu or Saturn in same sign or in trinal or to next planet, next position, in all these cases, this yoga manifests. The condition should be these malefic planets should be at higher degree, not lower. Same thing I already explained in last session also, but let me recall it because maybe some of you still make mistakes in this. This chart is visible. This is the current chart, okay, not a live chart. This is the current transit chart only, just to explain the concept. See, Sun is here and Ketu is here. Luckily, this combination is happening here. But this is not in the same sign, not in the trinal. Saturn is also in the 1-7 axis. They are also considered as in combination in Bhrigu system. But I'm not interested in Saturn at all. Okay, for now, ignore the Saturn. Just see the Sun and Ketu. This Sun and Ketu. Now you know, see this for the pancham dosha, na, always consider Surya as a prime planet. Okay, Surya as a prime planet. And we know the movement of Surya is always from the Leo to Virgo. Okay, so Sun is moving towards the Ketu only. In South Indian chart also, it is moving towards the Virgo sign. And in Virgo, we have Ketu. So for the moment, if we ignore this Mercury and Ketu, so we know, okay, this Pancham dosha is still happening in this chart. So what does it mean? It means it is not mandatory that they should be placed in same sign or in trinal or 1-7. This yoga can also manifest if they are present in second house or in third house, anywhere. Okay, but in between we should not have any planet to influence. Okay, let me create one more situation in this. Just for a moment, ignore this Mercury and Venus, and let's place this Ketu in Libra. Sun is in Leo, Ketu is in Libra, and in between we don't have any planet, no planet at all. Then also this Pancham dosha can take place. Only difference is, what is the difference? Difference is, if Sun, Ketu in same sign or in trinal, okay, or in 1-7 axis, we call it as this person is born. By born, this person have this Pancham dosh. There is that potency of that yoga is very powerful in those kind of charts. Okay, but if you see this combination is happening in nearby future means in upcoming houses, like maybe Ketu in second house, third house, or fourth house. Okay, and in between this no planet. What does it mean? It means this person is born with the Pancham dosha, but the intensity will increase nearby future. This is the only difference. Okay, otherwise in both charts we have Pancham dosha. Like for example,
this is because of opposite direction, sir. If that Ketu will be in the opposite to Sun, that's why we are saying this.
Yeah. Okay. And one more point. I hope everybody is understanding what I'm trying to teach here. Like I'm saying Pancham dosh. Okay. And that Pancham dosha is a base dosh for progeny problem. And you know, in Vedic jyotish, we extended it further. So when you introduce lagna to it, okay, right now we have Scorpio lagna. Suppose in this chart, in terms of Vedic jyotish, okay, if fifth house and fifth lord is afflicted, okay, then we say, okay, that Pancham dosha is more severe. Then we start ignoring the base dosha. But if you see, if good astrologer, if they know all these things, they always consider fifth house from lagna, fifth lord from lagna, and also Surya as a karak. They see everything. It means they by default they integrating this Pancham dosha in that combination. So that dosha is happening at the base, and this is from the Bhrigu system. This is what I'm trying to say here. So now in this chart, you know, Rahu is present in the fifth house, and so Rahu is present in the fifth house, and if you see that the lord of that particular sign, that is Jupiter. Jupiter is in Taurus. Can we call Jupiter as an afflicted planet or not? So it depends upon all these parameters. So in Vedic Jyotish, we extended it further. We introduced the lagna. We took the fifth house, fifth lord, and the we integrate both, okay, Bhrigu system and this lagna, and we call it as an advanced method. Okay, but base is this one. So it means if you know how to construct the pancham dosha, can we construct some other dosha also, like chaturtha dosha? Now you can name it as per your choice. So now what is the base of chaturtha dosha? You know, chaturtha means fourth. Okay, the lord of that sign, Cancer sign, is moon, Chandrama, and if moon is afflicted in the chart by the Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, bitter enemy of moon. Who is a bitter enemy of moon other than Rahu, Ketu, Saturn?
Yes, sir, Mars.
Okay. So, if these planets are with moon, obviously in higher degree and all these things, okay, so we can call it as a Chaturtha dosha. And what is the result of those dosh? Matrasuk. Now, in this chart, if you see again, moon is at Libra, and Saturn is at Aquarius. They are in trinal. Also in ninth from moon, we have Mars. So that particular dosha is happening in this chart at this moment. You know, this is a transit chart. This is warning for everybody. So till moon is transiting in Libra, okay, we should not disobey or we should not fight with the mother figure. Otherwise, karma is waiting for you.
To everyone,
Yes, everybody. It's a universal combination, no?
but in my horoscope, maybe the same fourth house is not afflicted, moon is not afflicted. Then will it also apply on everyone else?
See, if something is happening in the transit and that event is manifesting, so you will see the result immediately in next few days. Okay, so whatever is given in your chart, that is your past karma, no? That is because of your past deeds. Okay, but whatever is showing in the transit, that is your kriyaman karma. That karma is happening right now. This is the only difference in transit, or you can call it as a prashna also. So what this situation is showing, so this particular moment, till moon, the moon is at 18 degree, okay, half zodiac, half Rashi is left, particularly if it's transiting in Libra, okay, we should be very careful in dealing with mother figure. Otherwise, what happens? Some signification related to Chandrama will spoil, or it is actually showing you will do something bad in that area. Okay, so we need to be careful. So now the point, one more point, important. Yes, Siddharji.
Sir, I had one question. In the list that we have of friends and enemies of these planets, Ketu is listed as a friend of both Sun and Moon. So, how does this relate to the affliction that we discussed just now?
Yeah, that friendship enmity I will teach in very detail. Okay. But for these combination, like Pancham dosh, Chatur dosh, you can take Ketu as enemy only. Okay. So as I explained in previous session also, this friendship enmity based on the context. In which context you are using those planets. So whenever we deal with these dosh, okay, Pancham dosh, Saptam dosh, Ashtam dosh, and Chaturtha dosh, okay, all these dosha, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, they always act as planet which can create trouble. Now, in what condition we can take Ketu as a friend, that I will show. That is also a very detailed topic. We'll see that. So now,
sorry, sir. For Chaturtha dosha, we can consider all the enemies of moon which are listed in that table. Okay, got it.
Including Rahu, Ketu, Saturn is always there. Other than this, if any other like Mars is enemy, we can take it. So now one more point. Let's say this moon is not in the Libra. This moon is in Scorpio. Imagine. Then in that case, Saturn is not in the triangle, not Mangal. Then also this Chaturtha dosha is happening here. Why?
Because moon is combining with Rahu.
Third axis.
No. Yeah, okay. So Ketu also I will explain one again. See this. The concept is, if you see Scorpio moon, now BNN is very, very simple. BNN talks only in two terms. First is combination, clear-cut combination. What are those clear-cut combination? In same sign or in trinal or in 1/7 axis. These are clear-cut combination. But other combinations like 311 and all this combination have some rules in it. What are the rules? Like, let's say if moon is in Scorpio, Okay, we know in Sagittarius we don't have any planet, in Capricorn we don't have any planet, and immediately next planet is Saturn. So what does it mean? Moon is going to meet Saturn immediately, and no planet is present in between. It means there is possibility of Chaturtha dosha still in the chart. Now, Aditya is saying Ketu. Okay. Now, if you see the Ketu, if I consider moon here, obviously in previous sign we don't have any planet. Okay. Then we have Ketu. Okay. But the thing is, like I told you, you need to identify the base planet. Like in Pancham dosha, the base planet is Surya. And in Chaturtha dosha, base planet is Chandrama. Now Chandrama is moving in this direction, after Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. So we are more interested with Saturn, not with the Ketu. Obviously, Ketu is moving toward this moon. That is also true. Okay, but we need to see with the respect of Chandrama, that base planet. In both cases, our statement is correct. Chaturtha dosha is there. Okay, but how we arriving to conclusion, that conclusion is wrong. Pancham dosha is there because the Chaturtha dosha is there because of Saturn combination, not because of Ketu. This is the difference.
Sir, in this case, there is no safe place for moon. In all the houses, moon is getting afflicted.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying, na, ki moon, till moon crosses this Saturn. Okay. Or after Saturn, Rahu is there. Till it crosses Rahu, okay, there is a possibility of Chaturtha dosh. So what does it mean? Roughly we can say, na, till moon crosses a Pisces sign, we need to be very careful in dealing with the mother figures. Simple.
So can
You know,
we say
when-
in case
when
the
we-
mother's life will be difficult in such situation?
Yes,
So
yes.
to-
See, when we say na, Matru Sukh is not there, what does it mean? It is having a different meaning to it. Okay. First meaning is maybe after birth, immediately mother die. Okay. Then Matru Sukh is not there. Second situation, mother is living, okay, but due to some circumstances, they need to live separately. Like maybe for study purpose, okay, they shifted to boarding school and all. Now they are not living together. And after boarding school, for college purpose, they shifted to other country. Like this, life is happening. So in that case also, there is no Matra Sukh. In third case, they are living together, okay, but relationship is not good. These are also situations nowadays. No? We have seen many kind of this. In all these three cases, Matra Sukh is not there. Anything can take place. Okay. And in fourth cases, relationship is good. Okay, they are living together, but mother is suffering due to health issues. Okay, due to maybe some domestic, like mother relation with father is not good. So that's why she is always in bad state. And by looking at bad state, son is also upset.
Sir, do you mean that like it may take around 10 days or 11 days? So whosoever will be born in this period, because this is the transit chart, so they will have issues with the mother, all ascendants.
Yes, roughly. Okay, roughly. See, as I told you, this is a base yoke. Okay, and this base yoke can modify with respect to lagna. Okay, no, now at this stage, you can feel, okay, no matter whichever lagna is rising, this combination is still there. Yes, combination base yoga is still there. If this base yoga is also confirming the Udaya lagna, okay, then you can predict it, okay, without any doubt. Like how? Like in beginning, I've shown, like this Pancham doshi is there in the chart, okay. But if you see from the lagna, in fifth house, we have Rahu.
Ji.
Okay. So it means that fifth house is Rahu is there. Okay. If you see any other reflection to it, it is more confirmed. And the lord of that particular house, who that Jupiter. If Jupiter is also afflicted, then we can call, okay, Pancham dosha is very strongly present. But in this case, if you see, do you think Jupiter is afflicted in this chart?
Yes.
Yes.
How?
Sir, can I ask a question?
Okay, first tell me how Jupiter is afflicted.
Jupiter combines with the Venus and Ketu.
Jupiter is combined with the Venus and Ketu. Okay. So that's why we're calling it as a affliction. So now you can see that base yoga is there, pancham dosh. Okay, and lagna is also confirming it. Okay, so can we call it this particular person born September 8, 1133 have some problem with the progeny in future. Same thing we need to apply with the mother. So base yoga, by looking base yoga, that is a universal yoga. Okay. And by looking the position of Saturn and Rahu, we can safely say, okay, the children who take birth, okay, till moon crosses Pisces sign, all have the base of this Chaturdosh. But whether that is actually present in the chart or not, that you need to confirm from Udaya Lagna. Alkesh, clear?
Not very much, sir.
Okay, so let's take this example only. Tell me any date in future. Like we know the moon is still waiting to cross this Pisces sign. Okay,
Yes, sir.
let's take any date. So let me change. Right now it's the 8th of September.
Mhm.
Okay, 9 September, moon still in Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio sign.
Mhm.
Let's say now moon is in Sagittarius sign.
Yes, sir.
11th of September.
Ji.
Okay, let's make this chart. Okay, now this is a chart. Lagna is Aries. Now you see moon, next to moon, no planet, we have Saturn. Obviously, Chaturtha dosha is there as per the definition.
Okay.
Okay, now we need to verify the same thing with respect to Lagna. So from Aries Lagna, if you see the fourth house, moon itself is the lord of the fourth. And Mars is also aspecting it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It means from Lagna also, fourth house and fourth lord, we can see this kind of afflictions. Obviously, that yoga is there. So let me change it to some different Lagna. Now see this. Lagna is changed, moon comes to more closer to Saturn. It means the affliction is more, okay, as we reach near to the Saturn.
Ji.
Okay, but here in this case, for September 14, if child is birth, child taken the birth, then in that case, Lagna is Cancer.
Ji.
Okay, fourth house is ruled by Venus.
Ji.
Okay, do you see any affliction to the fourth house?
It is sitting with Ketu.
Sitting one,
Veera
house,
sitting with the Ketu.
Yes, sir.
sitting one sign behind in the 12th from itself.
Moon is, yeah, see, when you introduce the Lagna, then you can use the all principles of Vedic jyotish, okay, like using aspect and everything. So, like this, we need to check individual thing. So, with every Lagna, all 12 Lagna, you will not find that all are afflicted. First point. Second point, we need to measure these things in 3 parts, okay, which we already discussed, Alkesh, in last session, life science of remedies. We have 3 parameters, okay,
Ji, sir. Ji, sir.
significator,
Ji,
okay,
sir.
that
Ji, sir.
house. Same thing we are applying here.
Ji. Ji.
So, the majority of affliction we need to take. First affliction we have already seen in the base yoga. Okay, we have left with 3 more. If all those 3 out of 3, if 2 are afflicted, like say house and the lord of that house, if they both are afflicted, so obviously we have majority of affliction.
Ji.
So like this we go ahead.
Got it, sir. Got it. Got it.
Purnima ji ka message hai. You are right, sir. His relationship are not good because Saturn is 4th house and mother was always suffer. Thank you.